Hi, I'm Nate Fore, and I'm here with Scott Kelso. Scott works as a security manager for Caterpillar in East Peoria. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us, Scott.
You're welcome, Nate.
Thanks. Can you give us a little background as to where you work and what your role is?
Well, I'm a security manager at Caterpillar, of course. I manage all three facilities in East Peoria, which considering it's the East Peoria campus, all the manufacturing, AD, which is the data center, and then our training center.
Cool. How many people do you manage, roughly?
I have 44 contract security officers and 16 contract firefighters that report up underneath me.
Oh, wow. That is more than I thought. How did you come to find yourself in a position of management?
Well, about 8 or 9 years ago, I was actually doing locksmith work for Caterpillar in security, and they actually approached me and asked if I'd be considered an entry-level management position in security in Mossville. Of course, I took it.
How long have you been doing it?
In management?
Yeah.
10 years I've been
10
in
years?
management, yes.
What are some of your greatest challenges as a manager?
People.
People?
People are a challenge. A lot of different personalities. You gotta remember Caterpillar's multiple business units. There's probably 10 to 15 business units on one campus, so you're dealing with different HR people, you're dealing with safety people. People are a challenge.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own ideas of, in my position, what security is and should be, and people are a challenge.
Okay, so how do you approach conflict at work?
I usually go with facts and data. If you have the facts and the data, I think that can solve a lot of conflict. In my position, you have to deal with facts and data in everything that you do. Even if you do have facts and data, sometimes they're not going to agree with that. But you just, you have to work that out, make that decision. Sometimes it'll be compromised. Sometimes it may go over your head and you will be told,
Yeah.
this is what you're going to do, regardless of the facts and data. We are providing the service to the company, to these business units. They're paying for our service to provide security and emergency services for them. So, we are a service provider. So, we're going to do what we can to make them happy.
Good. How has the job changed since you started?
You look at the economy, companies more leaner and meaner. Right now I'm doing the job of what 8 people used to do. When I started, 24 years ago, there was 8 people doing the same job I'm doing right now. From a security standpoint, you look at the way the world is today. If you look at just the changes like in airline security and that, through the last 10 years, we're more concerned about any threats to the company, whether it's cyber threats or physical threats. From a security standpoint, we have to get it right every time, and the intruder only has to get it right once. So your biggest challenge is, as I always tell our guys, access control is our biggest challenge. If we can control access, then we're doing good.
So I know they've sent you to Panama a number of times. So how do you deal with working in a foreign environment in a different culture?
Yeah, I figured out the other day I made, 14 trips to Panama, and it was about 6 months worth of time that we figured out. I'd made that trip to Bangalore. A lot of it, as far as foreign, I think you need to do research where you're going. You have to understand their culture compared to what our culture is, because it's totally different.
Yeah.
Things that we would find inappropriate in our country, maybe right in their country. I know in Panama, one of their deals, they greet each other and they kiss them on the cheek. In our country, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
A lot of it, you got another country, Caterpillar does provide that to us. There's a program we can take online, look up the country you're going to, read about their culture, what their practices are, their business practices. So, know your culture. You also have to know, like from my standpoint, doing security in Panama, it's totally different. They move at their own pace. Whatever the government can change their mind from one day to the next. So you know, it's harder to know. I mean, you know your laws here, you know, whether it's OSHA laws and all that, you get down there, you have to figure out, you know, what that balance is and, you know, what their requirements are. And it can be tough, but usually you have somebody in that country or, you know, that's going to help you out. And so.
Well, good. Thanks a lot for talking to us. That was really insightful. Thanks for watching.